What are values and what are my values? Values are guiding principles, something I live by, something I live for, something I protect, something I'm willing to give up something else for. My dad, growing up, passed down family values to me, which he received from his father. My father said, "Son, don't do these three things. Do not smoke, do not drink alcohol, and do not gamble." And they were my guiding principles when I went to college away from home, where smoking, drinking were very common in dormitory. And I was never once tempted because these were family values passed down to me, and I just upheld them without any temptation or desire to break them. This is something that were passed down to me. And then there are values that you honor for yourself. And why are we talking about it? We're talking about it because in Ramayana, Sri Ramachandra, who was the prince, the crown prince of the Raghu dynasty, wanted to uphold the promise that his father gave to his wife, even if that meant instead of being crowned as the king, he would in an instant turn around, give up everything, walk barefoot to the forest and live there for 14 years because he wanted to uphold his family value, his clan, his dynasty's value, that never give up the word that you have given. Even if you have to give up your life, never give up the word. Now, does it mean that I or you or us and them and we should not give up our word? Honestly speaking, the world would be a better place if we all, at least most of us, would keep our word. That's just my preference. The point here is not to do what Lord Rama did. The point here is to know what are my family values, what are my individual values, what is important to me, and to uphold that. For who? For myself. I uphold my values as a standard for myself. It's my standard. It is not some social standard. I'm not doing something because it is written in my spiritual text or my religious text. No, there are some moral values. Do not steal, do not kill. Those are just some moral human values that everyone must comply by. They're also legalities. We're talking about beyond some basic human standard. We don't have to turn to scriptures for that. We don't have to look for what is absolute right, what is absolute wrong. I have to know what is resonating in my heart as a beacon that I would be willing to give up my life for. Okay, we don't have to go to that extreme. Something you'll say, something I cannot compromise on that. I must do this. I have to do this for myself because I believe in it, because it is utterly important for me. It is one of the most important things for me in my life. What are your values? When I'm following my values, God, I am telling myself I love me. No one else has to love me. I am loving myself when I follow my values.